Less and less people are starting to kind of watch these videos, but it's absolutely expectable because it's not that interesting. I mean, it's not super fun and making some things, dropping big axes into watermelons or whatever. It's not like that. And unfortunately, this kind of content is not very popular that I'm doing. But I think it's for the people who are interested in this, it will be useful to know how to retopologize a character and to make a character from scratch. And as you can see, this concept is kind of complex. I mean, the character is not super simple, so learning how to make it will be useful for all ages. Ages. Yes. Yes, that's it. That's it. So, about this thing here, we can do it in a little bit smarter way. Let me show you. Let me show you this smarter way. The smarter way is to do the outer side and then to separate it, but and then to make a thickness. But let me try to do it. I will just put in front and continue with this. And then we will try this amazing technique that I'm sometimes using for my things. Okay, here I did this. I will not make the thickness because I told you. And here are too many polygons, especially here in the back. We don't need that much polygons. So I probably want to, let me just connect those. F, and that's it. And where will we need less polygons? Probably where this is kind of rotating, we need more polygons, but here already we kind of don't need them. So I will merge at center and try to kind of do this. It should do. Now I can select few polygons and then press E to put them down. It will, and then G, more down. We don't need too much polygons on this because it will be double-sided. As much polygons we put, the more problems we'll have. So we'll have to be careful with the polygons here. But of course, we have to put some polygons. We cannot, you know, do it without any polygons. It will be awful. I can control select this and press E, go down. Should work. Should be working. Oh, I will sneeze. Oh, it's so nice to sneeze sometimes. It's amazing. Very good. I'm still a little sick. But this shouldn't concern you at all. It will not hurt yourself. I have a soft things around my microphone so the viruses cannot grow through the microphone. So you will be okay. Don't worry. You also, what you can do is to put some kind of a mask over your speakers or headphones, whatever you have, and then you'll be completely safe. That's the thing you have to do. Otherwise, you risk contamination. Wow, contamination. I contaminate you. This, and then we will just do this. It should be the best. Okay, so the animators will love me for this kind of thing. Because it has loops like this, they will be able to make it flap or go around. That's very nice. But it's good for everybody, not only for them. It's good for the game, which is the most important. Because if the character is good looking, the game will be good looking, and people will play the game, and there will be more profits, and we will be able to make more games like this, or more heroes for this game. It's just one thing after another, and it's good. That's why we're good. Basically. Now, I will make this here. Then, in this area, you know what I do? I just go like this, connect this by merge at first. Doesn't matter. I should merge at last, but sometimes it's not a problem, whatever you merge. Now, this thing, I need to... Here also I will put this. Although, here in the back, it's not that important. But I will do it. G, move it here. G, move it here. And then continue. I have to spend at least one video to go over the entire model, over this kind of edges, and see if the polygons at the right place. But first we have to do everything, and then we have to do this. So we'll see. Now first I will do is, I will select this polygon and control select like this, and then control plus until we go to the top like this. Then I will disable this. I will deselect this one, and I will right click separate selection. Now this is a separate object now. I can select it, go to my modifiers and add solidify modifier. Then increase the solidify modifier a couple of times until it covers the whole thing completely. Maybe it could be 0.035. I don't see the other polygons, which means 0.3, probably 3. What? Okay, let's disable the in front. Okay, 0.35 will be, I think, the best. Yeah. For now, I think this is fine. We can, of course, inflate it later a little bit, but for now it's fine, and we can... Let me see here in the bottom what happens. I cannot see it. So I will go to this guy and disable in front too. By the way, this in front, I should put it to quick favorites. It will be a little bit easier to disable and enable it if I can press the Q key and then use it. But this, I think, could work. I can select this and go like this. Yes, this will be fine, I think. Now we can apply this modifier, the solidify modifier. Of course, we have to go to object mode to apply it, and then we will select the other guy and this guy, Control J, and they are together now. All together now. All together now. All together now. All together now. But here we might have some issues that we have to kind of fix. Yeah, this is going too far in. So I will basically select this edge and move it with G. Okay, and here inside we don't need this X faces. Now we have to connect basically all things. And that's what we have to do. By the way, here I don't like something because we have a side plane which we have to delete, this one, X faces, and then we have, I think, this one, the bottom one, and we are okay. Now I will select this and press M at last. And then we have to select and press, select and press. I'll select this and this, M at last, or Shift R also should work. Let's see. Select this and this, Shift R. Yeah, it's easier to press Shift R. Shift R is repeat your last command, which is, I think, very, very good. Shift R. Nice. By the way, we have a big issue here, which I haven't done. We have to delete some polygons. Which polygons? We have to delete all those polygons in here from this one all the way to, but I cannot select it anymore. Yeah, to this one. We have to delete all of them. Just X, faces, they're gone. Because we will now connect. And while we are connecting, we want everything to be okay. We can connect with F also, or just like this, FF, and stuff like that. Amazing, I know. Sorry about that. But you know, sickness. You might want to get down with the sickness. No. This is a song of Disturbed. Whatever, let's continue. Let's press Q in front. And now we have it. Yes. I love it. Now, yeah, when I kind of optimize my workflow, it's fine. Here, we didn't connect those. So how to connect them? Let's try to select this one and this one and the next one. Press 1. And I don't know if they are selected now. Yes. And I will press M by distance. And remove 10 vertices. I think it's okay. So now they're connected. Yes. Alright. We can continue. We can easily continue. No, I don't think this is a good idea. Sometimes instead of Alt, I press the Windows button because I'm using Windows, obviously. And yeah, this thing happened, but it's not a big issue. I'm just saying that that's happened. That's not a problem at all. It's okay. Now here I want 1, and then the second one will be to here. And then we're starting to connect the things, and it's getting very, very good. And I'm always say that everything is very good, but you notice that this really is good. I will move this up a little bit since here we need more. Maybe we will need more geometry in here, but I'm not exactly sure since this is in the back. So it's not as important as I told you for our character, since he will never be seen. I mean, he will be seen in the back if you rotate it in the shop. And also in the battlefield, but it will be from too far back, so it doesn't matter that much. Basically, you have to kind of figure out if the things matter or not. That's your goal. Okay, I press F and then I press F again, and this is over in the back. It's done. We can continue down here. And by the way, I have to, at some point, connect here the polygons in the back, which I haven't done, or have I? Let's select this one and press in front and see where we are with this. Alright, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's good to see it, so I will know where to put polygons or where not to put. But basically, it will be hard because we have to connect them exactly. And yeah, I will try to select this edge and extrude it down so it kind of connects to this one. Then I will select those, connect. I will go here, press F, move this down like this. And then here, we don't have a middle point, but whatever, I'll extrude this to this position and then select those and press F. Basically, I'm guessing here a little bit, but I'm trying to put it exactly in the position where they should be, here. And many people will ask, but why are you doing this? You can do the legs just like everything else, not symmetrical. Yeah, but it will be difficult. I mean, it won't be difficult. This is the easier way. I mean, it takes a little bit more thinking, but I think it's faster. Sometimes that matters. Faster matters. Like life itself. Okay, here I'll have to extrude and then connect those two edges here if I can grab them. I don't know if I was able to grab the two of them. Yes, M at center, and we are again live. We can go ahead and fix everything. We can fix the world. I mean, it's not a big issue for us, since we have done this pretty complex character. Yeah, in this game there are characters that are simpler than this one. This one is not the most complicated character, but it's definitely not the simplest one. So we have to be careful about that. Let's try again with F. Okay, here is a problem. We cannot connect those. M, center, now they are connected, and now this will do it. And basically, they are the final... I mean, in this video probably we'll be able to finish the body. I'm not completely sure yet, but I'm kind of having this feeling that we will be able to. Yeah, when we finish the body, we'll have to start the weapon and his little bottle at the side. Yeah. Here, by the way, we have very little polygons and stuff. We don't need that little polygons. So we have to basically connect it somehow. But first, let's make the... I mean, when I want at some area to have bigger polygons, so I will save poly count, I will go ahead and make those bigger polygons as big as I want them to be, and then I will think how to attach them to the outer sides. Wow, this is pretty interesting. Yeah, the rotation was not exactly where I wanted, so yeah. Here I'm not sure, but probably we will make one more like this, connect it here, and then we'll see. Okay, let's try connect it like this, and then we'll connect this like that. Then we'll make a triangle here, then we'll make it this, then press 2, F. You see how the things are going pretty well if you connect different portions instead of just trying to go there and trying to figure it out. First connect them. I mean, not first make them, make the portion, the overall portion, then try to connect it to the rest. I think it will be better. And I think I'm speaking like a robot. I told you, it's difficult to work and speak at the same time. Especially if some things that you do are a little bit more time consuming or thought consuming. We are thinking about those things. That's why it's a little bit difficult, but for me it's not a huge deal. But sometimes I speak like with one word a second. And it looks like my voice is artificial. Pretty funny, I know. Since I'm a funny guy, we all know that. We established that already. That's why it's normal to make these funny things, right? Yeah. Merge at center, connect those, and then make like this. Then here I will connect like that. No. F. By the way, how much time does it pass? Only 19 minutes. We are amazing. I mean, we are so close to our goal here. We are almost done with the whole character, and it's... yeah. This is the worst thing. I mean, making the topology... Then the UVs, they will be easy, except for the chain. As you already know, the chain is the worst, and it will haunt us unless, I mean, it will haunt us at least up to the UVs, and then hopefully it will stop haunting us, but I'm not super convinced that it will. It may not stop. So how much polygons? 5,000 triangles is the body. It will be 5,000 triangles the body. And the other parts, they are, yes, we know that the legs are around, how much? Around 150. The head is around 260, so the head and the legs are 4, and the body is 5, so 9. Pretty good. 9,000 triangles with such a detail, such a level of detail that we have put, I think is very nice. It's even close to amazing. But I will not say amazing, and you will ask, but Nico, why don't you say amazing? Since it's obviously amazing. Because it was look like I'm bragging about it, you know. I don't need to brag. It's visible what I can do. Yeah. Sometimes we have to kind of lift our spirit higher and higher and higher. I will make a triangle in here again. And you will ask, but Nico, why are you gonna make a triangle here? Because I think this will follow better the geometry if I make this triangle here. And if I don't make the triangle there, all will be lost. All will be lost. Or not. But sometimes we just have to make triangles in order to kind of wrap around the geometry better. That's what I did right now. Now here again, triangle. Pretty good, right? I mean, we made a triangle and nothing happened. There was no thunder and lightning, and God hasn't talked to us like, why are you making triangle, you mortal? It's not like that. I mean, it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to make triangles. You mortal. Yeah. I am immortal. I wish. Maybe I don't wish. I'm not sure. Is it good to be immortal? I was thinking about it. Probably not so good. I mean, yeah, if I have kids and I will watch them die at some point, well, they are 80 years old and something, and I will still be alive because I'm immortal, it will be painful. But what? It will be very painful, and probably it will be very hurtful, but probably it will be manageable at a longer level, because then I will have other kids and then other kids, and it will be like, I don't know, having a pet or something. Because I had a pet rabbit once, and when he died, because they die, I mean, they don't live forever, basically, and it was super bad. I mean, I didn't feel very good, obviously. I felt pretty bad for a few days, at least a week, maybe even more, and when I kind of, when I remember that I had a rabbit, it was not mine basically, but I liked him. He was so nice, so cute, so good looking. So I know what it is to lose a pet, even if it's not yours. I was attached to it because I was living in the apartment that he was living in, and we were roommates. We were friends. And one day I found him in the morning pretty stiff in his cage. Not good. It was not nice. But that's life. I mean, it's completely normal. Now, life is life, and we have to continue here with this. This doesn't look super well, but it's alright. Now, let's go to object mode, get a mesh which is a cylinder, and let's try to make it with lower kind of sides. Maybe 3 is not good, but 12. 12 for this thing could be a little bit too much, maybe 9. Yeah, we don't want too much, because it's kind of small, but 9 is too little. Let's try 10 and be okay. Okay, 10 is fine. Let's press S, and then Control A, apply all transformations, tab, and move it here. Of course, I moved it with the snap on, which is not good, but nothing happened, so I'm okay. Try to not move them with snap on and you'll be fine. Now I'll put it here. I will attach the material. This one, is it? No. Where is this orange material? Ah, this one, the first one. Okay, press A. Orange materials is for our low poly. All the low poly things will be orange. So I'll press this and Q in front. Also the legs, Q in front. Because I don't want to get in my way. I want to be able to retopologize here without it getting into my way. I will press G and then Y and move it on Y-axis only forward. And this is almost as good as it gets. Now I will press S to scale it. And now I'm I'm almost sure we can leave it like this and make the top thing, of course, but leave it like this because if we do those kind of things here, it will be a lot of polygons, which I'm not completely sure I want. I will go there, find this here, and this here. Yeah, probably I will leave it like this. It will look odd and not so nice, but I don't want to make those kind of edges in here. It will be too much. I'll press A, Shift D, and Z. Move this, scale it with S, and move this up here. Then I will delete the lower polygons because I don't need it. Delete it. But here for the bottom part, I will press I, Inset, and then I'll press E, like this. And Control plus, come on, scale through here, go down a little bit, and then I will select only this and scale it down and put it down. So that's how I retopologize this kind of things. Now it's 100 triangles, and I hope that this particular bottle will be no more than like 200 triangles or something. It will be too much if it's more than that. Control plus to select everything, put it here, and it's not in the center. I will put it exactly in the center. At least I will try manually. It's not exactly, but it's kind of manageable. Pull this here. And then I'll have to cut something. So Control R here, then Control R and here. Or we can make it with 1, 2, 3 triangles. 3, not triangles, but cylinders. Probably it will be better. Let me see it, by the way. Yeah, the middle part, it's like this, which will make it a little bit difficult. But no, I can make it, okay, 1 here, and 1 in the middle. And then this in the middle I will scale up to here. I will select this, scale it down to put it here. Then I will scale it only on the Z-axis to achieve this result. And this should work, hopefully. We'll see. Then I will scale this down a little bit more. Now I'll select this and move it down. And yeah, I will probably select also this guy and move it down a bit. But basically, we have it. 164. It's fine. Let's put the visibility on for our weapon. and we can start doing it without the body visible because it's not needed. And since I have them in separate collection is only for the body, and the weapon is for the weapon, basically, yes. Now, we can go to the weapon and Shift A to add. What am I adding now? Add a plane. I don't want the plane. And also, what are we doing there? Let's select this and Shift A and add a cylinder. And now the cylinder is here. And 10, probably it will be too low because this is a big thing. So we will make it a little bit higher. Let's try with 12. 12 will be fine. So 12. Then press S and move it into position. And now we'll make it with one mesh probably. The whole body of this thing. One mesh. Could be. Okay, I will need to move it a couple of times until it's right where I want it. So those triangles that are visible here, they have to be the same from all angles. And that's not very easy, but we can kind of see that it's almost done. Now, I'll put the top part where it is. It's cool. I'll scale it a little bit and dial it down a little bit again. Probably this will be fine. And how many triangles it is? Ah, by the way, we are now inside this, so it's not good. I have to separate it. So now it's separate. Let's select something else, okay. And let's try to find this particular mesh. I've separated it. But where is it? I don't know. We have this plane, by the way, which we created. Well, I separated it. I didn't delete it. So it should be around here somewhere. But I don't see it. Which is pretty strange. Ah, I see it. This is this ball in the in the middle here. Yes. So this is this. Because it has the multi-rest modifier, we don't want it. Sometimes I just get confused because it's, yeah. I will add the material, which is the first material, yes. And now, this is looking good. I will sit on the chair a little bit more comfortable with one of my legs below me, and we can start working out this guy. Pressing tab and move this down like this. Okay, we'll make it everything from separate meshes almost like it is in the low poly, because otherwise it will be difficult, but we'll see. So let's Control R, add it here, and put it around this area, scale it, and it will be this. Okay, so those, yeah, it will be difficult with those things here. The rivets or whatever, it will be hard with them, but we'll see. Let's press this in the middle and inflate it. And I think this could be enough. Hopefully. We'll see. Control R. S to scale it down. Put it here. And bear in mind that I'm trying to use as little as possible polygons. So now we have 100 and something triangles, but I'm not sure that those rivets will bake very good. Which means that if we have to do them with polygons, I may have to basically make them with polygons. It will be tough. It will be pretty tough, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do it. One of my lamps just burned out. Probably it just realized how tough it is for me to do this low poly and said, oh, okay, I'm gone. I'm leaving. I will leave you to this. I will have to push this inward. It will be It will be interesting here, by the way, how we will proceed. Control B. If I do Control B, it doesn't do it. Which is interesting. Control B should be able to split this, but it doesn't. I'll probably cut here. And we'll see. For now it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it will be. Let's add another cylinder. Maybe even in this we will be adding it. This cylinder will not be 12. And this will be for the bottom, so yeah, it will be 12. Okay, let's put it in position again. Scale it. But not as much as it goes to be flipped. Scale it down. I can press 7 on the numpad and look from the up, and then move it with G, then scale it, and kind of put it into position a little bit more easy. Here, I think it's fine. Let's press home. And then I will put this here. Of course, I will not need the upper part of it. So if I can select this top part and delete it, it will be great. For the bottom here, I have to think about how to do these legs. They probably shouldn't be separated. So we'll see. I'll move one here. I will do one probably here. One over there. And one over not. One over here. Okay, scale this. Alt Z. Scale. Scale. Scale down. Scale. And probably select this bottom one. And scale this again like this. This doesn't look bad. And also, I noticed that we can extrude some of these polygons here and it will be amazing. Yeah, 12. The number 12 was a very good choice for me in this case. I'm noticing that it was an amazing choice. So I have to be happy about the number 12. I'm happy, but let me think how to do this. So, yeah, if we make one, let's press 3, let's press I and make this. And then we will be able to extrude this one, this one, this one, and this one down E. And then scale. But not like this. Individual origins, maybe? Yes. This is the same way we did it when we had to do it. So it's kind of similar in a way. I can move them a little bit more outward. And this is great. I mean, nice, right? Now we have to make a cylinder for this one, for the arrows. Will they make them animate? Probably not. But I may make a one arrow. It will not be super difficult if I make it. But I have to make it out so it doesn't bake into the surface of this. We'll see. So we have to make this, and I will make it with polygons. And I will not make these holes probably, because it will take a lot of polygons to make them, or we will make them, I don't know. So let's go to this, select one of the polygons, Shift D, and move it a little bit out. Then right click and separate selection, and now we can use this. Of course, I will remove all the modifiers of this particular piece. Sadly, I removed the modifiers to the thing that I shouldn't. But I will select this. Where is this plane? Don't we have the plane? Am I mad or something? Yes, probably with control, yeah. Shift D, move it. Then separate selection. Then we have to select it because the other thing was selected before. And let's go to object mode. It will be easier to select it with object mode. Yes. And then I will remove, delete all the modifiers. And then with tab, I will push it back into position and start retopologizing by turning on our snap. Now we'll see what will happen here. I will have to add the orange material, of course, which is material 01. And here, I'm not sure that those holes I will do, but probably sometimes I kind of put more polygons in order for the model to be better, instead of saving polygons in order for the model to be less polygons. So if I make the model 7,000 polygons or vertices, triangles. If I make the model 7,000 triangles and it looks not super nice, people will not be very happy. But if I do it 12,000 triangles and it looks very good, they will say, great job. And nobody will say, it's too much triangles. So sometimes we have to put a little bit more triangles and nobody will notice that. It depends, by the way. If your game has a very strict triangle kind of budget, although in these days the games doesn't have that strict of budgets, I think. So it should be okay for you. These things here, how can I do it? I'm not sure if I want to do this separately so they can animate this. I want them to animate only this handle just to go up and down, for example, while he walks or while he kind of uses the weapon. It will just add a little bit of an interesting thing. My voice is starting to fade down. This morning I was teaching in the academy that I'm teaching, and I've spoken for about 2 hours non-stop, which is not super much, but it adds up a little bit. So now my voice is like starting to fade away. So I need a rest, and I will stop until here. Then we will continue in the next video. I will Control Shift S and plus 32. Thank you for this. See you in the next video where we will continue with the weapon. Hopefully we will finish it in the next video, but if we don't, we'll finish in the next, after that. Then we need to go over the whole model, tweak a lot, and then we will need to make the UVs, and then we'll make to adjust the high poly so it's exportable, and stuff like this. We'll see. Bye for now.